Good morning. Today is Monday, November 7th, 2022. Please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Happy birthday today to Nora Stith. And also, I'm going to wish happy birthdays to people tomorrow because we do not have school tomorrow. Remember, there is no school tomorrow due to the November elections. So celebrating a birthday tomorrow on the 8th, we have Blake Beeler, Ledger Black, Haley Christensen, Esmeralda Mikulski, and Colton Smith. I hope you all have a great birthday today and tomorrow. For lunch today, we'll have Wild Mike's Cheese Pizza, juicy diced pears, goldfish grams, hot carrots, and milk. When we return to school on Wednesday, breakfast will be apple frudel, mixed fruit, sunset sip, and milk. Spelling team, don't forget you have a meeting this Wednesday at lunch if you missed last week or would like to begin practicing. We have a couple students who shared what they're thankful for. We have one student who said, I'm thankful for Miss Dunn and Miss Larson, and I'm also thankful for Miss Vonderheide, and I'm thankful for Saki and Mr. Raffle. Another student wrote, I'm thankful for my bestie, Mrs. Betkin, Mrs. Phyllis, Mrs. Hollenbeck, Mrs. Schultz, Mrs. Melvin, Mrs. McDermott, Mr. Lawrence, and Mrs. Jaudet, Mrs. Janelle, Mr. Provencal, Mr. Anderson, Mrs. Hovius, Mrs. Prignano, Mr. Raffle, Mrs. Bow, Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Valentine, and my parents. And that was from Ariana Melendez. Kenya Prado wrote, I'm thankful for my mom, all my BFFs, and all my teachers I had in the past, and mainly Mrs. Allen. And one final letter. I'm thankful for my teacher, Mrs. Mancuso, my brother Brexton, Gavin, my sister Tegan, also for my dance teachers, Miss Tammy and Miss Anna, Miss Alina and Miss Alexa, and Miss Riley. I'm also thankful for my friends, Brinley, Kendall, Naya, Braylon, Jet, Bella, Giovanni, Addie, Selena, Noelle, Sophie, Jenna, Michael, Hadley, Ariane, Kyla, Ariana, Reagan, Abby, Emma, Kenny, and Ethan. I'm thankful for my mom and dad. They have done so much for me, and I'm also thankful for all the staff here at this school, which means you, Mr. Raffle, and everyone else. And that is from Kensley Wyke in 5th grade. Thank you, Kensley. Honor Society students, just a reminder that your cap sorting was canceled this past weekend. Please be watching your emails and the Google Classroom for Honor Society for a rescheduled date. Just another reminder for our junior high students, remember that when we dismiss at 3:05 when the bell rings, our car riders and walkers may go out the back, get their stuff and head out the back. Bike riders, people going to practices or exiting out the front of the building must wait until your grade level is announced. We do need to wait to kind of help with the chaos in the afternoon. So please wait until you are called. You should be sitting in your office in the rooms and make sure that you're staying quiet enough that you can hear the announcements clearly. Thank you for your cooperation. Any student interested in being part of the Braves wrestling team this year, please sign up outside of Mr. Anderson's office sometime this week. All 5th, 7th, and 8th graders must have an up-to-date sports physical in order to participate. 6th graders, your school physicals will work for your participation. Practice will begin on Monday, November 28th at Shabana. Well, that's all the announcements we have for today, but let's remember our Morris motto to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Have a great Monday and a great week, everybody.